And anxiety is not a disease. This is nothing to be ashamed of, and it's nothing to catastrophize about. There are plenty of anxious people here. It's just going to take some time, and you just got to learn how to turn these symptoms into something positive. And right then and there, I said, I'm not going to help people to get rid of their anxiety. I'm going to help people to thrive with it. I'm going to help people to use it in a positive way. In fact, that's what I call
Uh-huh.
my program, Center for Anxiety. It's not Center for Anxiety Relief or Center for Anxiety Treatment. It's Center for Anxiety because you want to learn how to use it properly. Come, deal with it, harness it in a positive way in your life. And I did in the coming days and weeks. I started talking to my wife a lot more. I really opened up my heart to her, showed her how I was struggling, which was great. It was amazing for our marriage. I ate better. I was more self-compassionate, more kind to myself, gave myself more time. And most of all, I just tolerated the uncertainty and said, David, you don't know. Like, you're a human being. You're just, maybe you have some Harvard credentials, but that doesn't mean that you're able to able to pull anything that anyone else can't do. So
Yeah,
just
yeah,
just
and I
you
really
know,
appreciate your sharing your humanity in the book in that way, and the
right?
story, and the critical juncture really is that place where you get this turnaround, this sort of cognitive turnaround of wait a second, right, and catching ourselves when
Yep.
we're in the midst of panic and so on, and that's running like a runaway train. And then there's this moment of recognition. Do you have a tip of how a person can come to that place where they can interrupt that?
I, I think, yeah, I wouldn't call it a tip. I think there's some tools and skills that we
Okay.
all need to do and able to do this. And the overarching concept behind all of those skills runs counter, though, to the way that we've been taught to think about anxiety. Most people think about it as a disease, or at least a disorder. And they think I shouldn't feel this way. Something's wrong with me. I'm supposed to feel happy all the time. I'm supposed
Yeah.
to feel good. Not supposed to feel this discomfort. Something's wrong. I need to get rid of it. I can't tolerate this. And it's a lie. It's just not true. Anxiety is a part of life. It's not a disease. It doesn't mean that we're broken in some way. If anything, it means that we're alive. The only people I know who don't have any anxiety, Dave, are people who are dead.
And psychopaths, right?
And psychopaths and
Yeah.
sociopaths. Also people who are consistently using substances and numb out completely.
Oh, oh yeah.
Although
Yeah.
usually it catches up with them. The psychopaths, maybe not. But yeah, if you have anxiety, consider yourself blessed. It's only a question of how much, and how we can use it and how we can learn to use it in positive, constructive ways.
Yeah. Yeah.